So, vlog 3, this hasn't gone as to plan this week. I've been away down at the Bournemouth Marathon supporting, so had a bit of a nightmare with my training and also drinking. Obviously done a week of the diet now, so I'm checked in on Monday morning and I've gone up by a kilo again, so I don't know what I've been doing this week, but weight's gone the wrong way, which is a bit shit, but it's sort of, I was sort of expecting a bad week, especially after last week where I weighed in after I'd been on a long ride pre-weigh-in, which was a bit cheeky, but yeah, it doesn't really bother me. It's going to be one of those things, and I think this diet will probably last a couple of months before I even say if it's worth it, but yeah, it's 16/8 diet going pretty well. Varying my hours though, which I don't know if you're supposed to do, so some days I'll do 11 till 7 when I can eat, some days I'll do 12 till 8, but whichever, it just depends on the day and what's going on. Obviously didn't follow it on the weekend either when I was down for the marathon, but it was good fun. So I had a fun day today. Drove for about 2.5 hours with my brother up to Birmingham or Warwickshire, and he got an NFC chip implanted in his hand, which means he'll be able to pay for stuff without having to pay for stuff or tap in or unlock things, anything that has an NFC reader. So you can actually just tap in his hand on stuff. So I've got some footage of that from the place that it was done. Such a strange idea, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. He's got to wait a couple of days before it heals and get some sort of reader thing that refreshes the chip that's inside his hand. So that should make it easier for him to tap in and pay for stuff and that kind of thing. So I'm hoping to get some footage of him using it on the London Tube and paying for stuff, which would be quite funny because obviously you don't even have to take anything out of your pocket. But it'll be hilarious if it doesn't work, because there's no way of removing it really. The guy said it's like getting the world's biggest splinter out of your hand. So I'm hoping that it doesn't work and he's got to just start all over again and go through that pain. Yeah, it was pretty graphic what they did. The needle was pretty thick, and then they like plunger the chip thing under the skin, so it's pretty disgusting. But some of the stuff people do for scars is amazing. But yeah, we were looking at the scarring tattoos that people have, and they're absolutely nuts. But it's each to their own, I suppose. I'm going to start telling people I've had my scar by choice, and I did it on purpose, but I don't know if people will believe me. The big news. So I've been planning my 2017 events, and the list is getting extremely long already, and I don't even know which one of these are realistic at all. The exciting thing is my brother and I have actually planned a big challenge for next year, not an actual event, but I can't say anything about it yet because it's hopefully going to be a documentary through the BBC or Channel 4, don't know which one yet, but he's pitching it to them at the moment, where we're going to be working the documentary with a charity and hopefully helping people out with the film that we make as well. That's not going to be until September next year, but it's exciting talking about it already. We've got some big plans and hoping that they go well. I don't know if this is worth going through here, but these are some of the plans I've got already for as of this week to almost the end of next year. Some of them are pretty good fun. Yeah, so I don't know which one I'm going to go with yet, but they're the planned events for 2017, and also a couple before then as well. Just some little short, jokey ones that hopefully get me back going and get back to doing events themselves. Got my final meeting with the surgeon tomorrow, so I'm hoping that I'll get signed off with everything. And All I'm still worrying about is my chest, and I'm hoping that she'll say that I go and see a specialist and they'll check up on me and say that I just need some antibiotics or something else. But pretty much about to sign off on the whole right hemicolectomy thing. I'm also going to make a proper video about it and go into some more detail about what happened and how it started and where it ended up. So that should be great fun. All the details, all the gory details and the bloody details, and some dirty images of scars and holes being cleaned and whatnot. So don't know what I've got coming up this week, but we're at the Bear Grylls event. This one is the London one on Saturday, Sunday, so that should be quite good fun. I'm going to take this camera and see if I can get some footage of people going around, and if we get a chance I'll go out and do the course, maybe do the short course and see what it's like, get some GoPro footage and see if it's any good. Till next week, until probably Sunday night hopefully.